Hello, I don't know who's there. Welcome. I don't know who's with me, guys. Anyway, I'm not sure who's here. Welcome if you're joining this. If you're joining this later as a replay, just type replay. And I see we've got Skelese Chikiza. Welcome. So I feel like let me celebrate. Today is the 31st of May. And yeah, we're almost half to the year. And tomorrow is the 1st of June. And it has been quite an interesting 5 months. I don't know to you how it is, but the fact that you are here joining me reading this, it's a celebration on its own. And the fact that you can read, it's a celebration on its own. It calls for being grateful. So I felt like, let's be grateful for the past 5 months. And yeah, I'm not sure to you how the 5 months have been to you and how you have handled them. So it will be interesting if you can share that. So it's me, Coach Mashudu. So like and share this page if you're not a follower. So do share with someone. So here, moving forward, I'll be doing a lot of lives, just sharing, teaching, and just creating awareness on life, on how our minds is on gratitude, like also celebrating is. For me, here's my class. I don't know. It's a great title. Here we are. So I don't know to you what you're bringing. So one of the powerful things that one can do in life when you just feel like life is unfair, you're not getting what you need, is just practicing gratitude. And gratitude is quite important. And being grateful is saying to the universe, I'm grateful. I'm grateful for what I have. I'm ready to receive more. And if you do practice gratitude, do type and let me know if you do practice gratitude and how does it feel to do that? Because it's a powerful tool that you can give yourself. You might be going through challenges and you feel like you're sad, you're getting depression or something, but the, the best thing that you can do is just say, I'm grateful that I've got my breath, I can breathe. I'm grateful that I can see. I'm grateful that I can walk. And if we look at what has happened in the past 2 months, 2 years with the pandemic and what has been happening, a lot of people lost their lives. And the fact that we're still here and celebrating and being able to see, being able to go to social media, being able to communicate with others, it's a celebration on its own. So it's the 31st of May. And mostly it's advised that you take stock of what went well the past month, what didn't go well, what you need to stop, and what you need to do differently. So look into that. So that is my challenge to you. Look at the past month, the past, let's say 30 days, because now it's 31 days. And also you can reflect on the past 5 months. And it's quite good to keep a collection, like a notebook of what has happened, because you'll need that information at a later stage and you might need it to, maybe if you're writing a book and there's something when you're stuck and you're trying to recall what happened on that time or during that year. So look into that, look at the past month, look at the past 5 months, what went well, what didn't go well, what were the lessons from everything that didn't go well, and what were the lessons from everything that went well. How did it go well? What did you do? What strategies did you implement to reach those things? And what relationships, also look at the relationships, was supporting you throughout. Were you supporting yourself? Did you get cheerleaders with everything? Were you or your own cheerleader? For me, I've got so many cheerleaders, but at the end of the day, I'm my own cheerleader, because if I'm down, I need to bring myself back again. I'll cry, moan, and whatever, but I need to revive myself. And I'm grateful for the cheerleaders that I have, people who support me, who are there for me. So if you're joining us, so I'm not sure what you're bringing. Is it tea, beer, wine? I'm having grape ties, that's quite nice. So look into that. Let's celebrate every quick win. It might be a business deal that is on its way that you can see it's going to transform. Celebrate that. The fact that you've been procrastinating on doing something and you wanted to do it in January and you are unable to, but this month you're able to do it, it's a celebration on its own. And the fact that maybe you're someone who was trying to lose weight. I know now it's June, people feel like they'll gain weight, but there's a strategy of not gaining weight, is to maintain what you've been doing in the past. So that is something that you can do as well. So just a review, what are those small things? And those small things, when you celebrate them, they make you feel much better. I'm one who never celebrated. I'll do something and then okay, fine, within 10 minutes, I've forgotten about it and I won't celebrate. And it's quite important to celebrate because it releases endorphin hormones and it gives you the courage to move, to go on. And it's something that you can come back when the tough gets going, and you don't know what to do. So celebrating and being grateful and practicing a gratitude and establishing that as a routine is very powerful. So if you don't know how to practice gratitude and you don't know where to start or you feel stuck, I've got a 31-day free gratitude journal that you can ask for. You can just send me a comment or you can send me a WhatsApp on 061 518 3208 and say, the gratitude journal, then I can send you that gratitude journal so that you can start practicing. And when you start doing that, just start looking, observing what is happening within your life. What are the things that are changing? And you'll be so surprised. You'll be attracting more, because when you say, I'm grateful for my breath, I'm grateful for my health, I'm grateful for the home that I'm in, I'm grateful for my job, I'm grateful for this. The universe says, you're a grateful person. We'll give you more, because that is the law of attraction. You can also research more on the law of attraction, and everything, most of the things that we struggle with, we've got the power to resolve them, because we've got the power within. If we can listen to our intuition, if we can go and be still and listen on what we need to do. And to some, you might be going through, we normally call it the dark night of the soul, or it's so bad and you're in the hermit mode. The hermit mode is just to build. And if you're struggling in the hermit mode, find someone who will hold your hand, who will support you. But you need to go through it and learn the lesson, and also relook at your life. So yeah, this evening I just wanted us to celebrate the 5 months. I know there's so much happening in our country, the petrol going up, everything, there's so much drama. But besides the drama, look at the positives, the quick wins that you have been having. I had one client who couldn't know how to celebrate, who didn't know what to do. And I remember she WhatsApped me, and then she said, this is what I've achieved. Yo, I danced for it. I could see, I was just so excited for it. And I told her, you need to go and celebrate it, whether it's drinking a cup of coffee, buying cake, or doing something. Do it. You'll be so surprised. The more you do it, the more you're going to attract more. And after doing that, there's so much that she's attracted. There's so much change in her life. So the universe say, you are positive, you're appreciating what is happening. Because whatever, the universe always responds to mostly positives. And we've been programmed to look at the negatives. And the more we look at the negatives, we're going to manifest it. So we manifesting machines. So on a daily basis, you're manifesting your future. You're creating your future through your thoughts. So work on making your thoughts to be positive most of the time. I know sometimes it might be negative, is something that is quite difficult to attain, but you can do it. You can do it. And if you're still struggling to do that, you can reach out to me. I'll teach you techniques on how to do it, on how to transform your mind, on how to transform yourself, on how to love yourself, on learning how to celebrate. So if you're going to listen to this, type a replay and let me know what you are celebrating with. For me, yeah, it's a lovely grape Tizer. It's lovely. It tastes amazing. So yeah, I've got class at 7. So I'm a busy bee. My kids always say I'm a busy bee. I'm forever learning, because if we're not learning something new, we are dying. Our brain wants to be challenged. So challenge your brain on a daily basis. Challenge your brain, learn something new. When I was still working in the mines for One Mine, there was this general manager. He was so good. He knew everything that was happening within the place, even the finest detail. Then I went to him, how do you do it? He says, I make sure that I communicate with everyone and I learn something new on a daily basis. So that is the goal that I've set. So I create that intention on a daily basis. And there's power in creating intentions on a daily basis. So do everything that you do. It has intention. Sometimes you might not be aware of it. And also today, I also wrote on my social media about choices. On a daily basis, we're making choices. Like if you've been invited to go somewhere, whether you respond or you don't respond, it's also a choice that you have made to the universe. And the universe would have read what you're saying, even though the other people wouldn't have heard, but they'll see through your cues, because we are all energy. We are all one at the end of the day. So yeah, I wish you a productive June. June is a youth month and there's so much happening. So on the 18th of June, I've got I'm the King of the Castle classes for men. We are the theme is Who Am I? So the theme throughout now, we started last month up to December, it will be who am I? And then we'll be exploring different topics. And it was a lovely class that we had last month. So do join us, gents, because I've been challenged that I only focus on the guys only. So do join us. So be part of the change your life, transform your life, and you realize the more you transform, because you're the king of the castle, your families, wherever you are, will transform as well. They can feel the positive vibration, they can feel the shift in your life, and they can feel the change and the effect. Because the more you will become positive, there's so much effect you do wherever you are, in all the spaces that you're in. So there's so much power in your mind, in you working on yourself, in you helping future generations to be amazing. So it starts with you building the foundations. If you've got kids, kids are also looking at you, whatever you're doing. So you're enabling them to say, if I feel stuck, if I don't know, if I still need to learn, this is what I can do. I become vulnerable enough and say, I'm raising my hand and saying, I need help. Because at times we fail, we suffer, we become depressed, we suffer from anxiety because of our pride of saying, and also not asking for help. So do join us on the 18th. And from July, we'll also be doing the monthly classes for ladies. It's on self-love. So look out in the social media for more information. So it is going to be, I think it's on the 23rd of June, if I'm not mistaken, but I'll check. I'll just double check. July. So just look on that. And yeah, let's empower ourselves to greatness. Let's untap the talents and the gifts that we have. Let's not die with the talents and gifts that we have, because we're wasting the universe. There are people who are waiting for your invention. There are people who are waiting for you to help them. There are people who are waiting for you to just say words of wisdom so that they can heal. There are people that you need to heal. There are people that you need to transform. So if you're not doing it now, you're wasting time and you're robbing yourself of the purpose that you've been given. So if you still don't know your purpose, find it. Find it. Also, I've got a course on finding your purpose, so do reach out and ask me if you need one. So on that note, it's 10 minutes before my class, which is run by Coach Hetty, the entrepreneur. It's on growth sales, on social media marketing and everything. And so I'm learning so much. So as I said, I'm forever learning. As much as I'm a coach, I'm being coached as well to be a better version of myself. There are other areas where I need to improve, and I've been humble enough and I've been vulnerable enough and say, I need help, and help is readily available. They say when the student is ready, the teacher will be available. So on that note, enjoy your evening. Remember my challenge that I gave you. Look at the past 30 days. Today is the 31st. What were your wins and celebrate them? You can be having tea and just sitting there for 5 minutes and just say, wow, this has been amazing. Or you can play a beautiful song. For me, it's the song by Indlovu. I just love the song. When I'm in my car, I put it on full blast, and even my kids, they know when I'm in the car and I'm playing that song is full blast. It just brings the child in me. It just makes me want to celebrate. It's like ngaki. So look at that. What were your quick wins? Celebrate them. What were your losses? Look at them. What you need to change? Do you need to change your strategy? And what do you need to stop doing? What do you need to continue doing? What do you need to start doing? So practice this you can do it on a weekly basis, or you can do it on a monthly basis, but find the time. I know everyone is so busy. There's so much happening. You might be a mom, you might be a dad, you might be a student who's listening to this, but find something, write it, diarize it, and say, this is what I commit to doing. Because if you don't take the action yourself, I myself, I can tell you what to do. But if you don't put the action, at the end of the day, it's about you taking the message. If it resonates with you and say, I'm taking action today, I'm going to do something different. On that note, cheers. And if you are listening to this from my YouTube, so please subscribe, like, and share. And when you subscribe, each time there's a new video that is being loaded, you'll get a notification. So do celebrate, guys. Do celebrate. And I also want to hear what songs makes you move and enjoy. So we'll do this again. We'll do this celebration again on the 30th of June. The 30th is my mom's birthday, so I'm looking forward to that. So if you're on YouTube, on my channel, like and subscribe so that you can receive the notification of the other videos that I'll be playing. So celebrate, have a gratitude heart, and just observe your aura when that is happening. Just feel the energy, embrace it. And when you're in a set space and you're trying to find and look for that energy, just remember this live video. And just remember the song that you love. Play it. It will take you out of that somber mood. It will just help you to rejuvenate. Oh, and I just remembered, for me, it has been a successful month, and the past 5 months have been amazing. And despite all the challenges that I had, I grew daily, and I'm so grateful to the support, to the coaches that I've had, to my cheerleaders. So thank you. I'm so grateful. So as you're doing that, also write your support structure aside. Thank them and say, thank you for making my 5 months amazing. And thank God as well. Thank you, angels. Thank you, guides. Thank everyone who's your support system.